Okay, we're ready.
All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Amy, I'll have you call the roll, please.
Okay. Mr. Dawson is absent. Ms. King?
Present.
Mr. Johnson?
Present.
And Ms. Gungeon.
I am present also.
Quorum achieved. We have approval of the January 10th, 2023 meeting minutes. Is there a motion to approve?
I make the motion.
Okay,
I'll second.
thank you. Motion is passed. And then we have one appeal today to be heard. It's appeal number 12281 by Wilfredo Latore Jr. I didn't butcher that too badly. This is on behalf of Mr. Michael Dedad, the owner of the property, concerning the property located at 348 West 18th Street with a property index of 16-3016-413. This property is located in a C4 traditional commercial zoning district, and the appellant is requesting a use variance for a tattoo parlor business, and per section 204-18 of the city zoning ordinance, tattoo parlor is not a permitted use.
Okay, thank you. If you are here to speak in favor of the variance, what we'll do is I'll have you come up one by one. You'll come to the podium, state your name and address, and then you'll be sworn in by the court reporter. So whoever is first, come on up.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey.
My name is Jason Colby. I live at 1110 West 21st Street,
Okay.
and I'm here to speak on behalf of Forever Tattoo.
Okay, if you could be sworn in, please.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to the best of your ability?
I do.
Thank you.
Okay, me personally speaking, I come from a troubled past, and I am grateful for the job opportunities that are presented to me when they are presented to me and available. I don't really believe that because of a neighborhood zoning issue that necessarily opportunity for jobs should be limited. I believe it'll bring more to the community as a whole. Judging by the community itself, it's not a very good neighborhood, and I believe that this is going to uplift it. If anything, we do things for the community. We do dinners in the summertime. We hold different things that we get the community involved, and I think it's going to be a lot more helpful rather than a hindrance. There's not a lot around there, just barbershops and convenience stores and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a big help rather than a hindrance, and that's all. All right, thank you.
Sure.
I'm sorry, Jason, can you come back to the podium? I just wanted to ask you a couple questions. So have you guys operated in a business prior to this?
Yes, we're located on Peach Street at the moment.
Okay, where in Peach?
5649 Peach,
Okay, and what's the name of your business?
Forever Tattoo.
Okay, how long have you been there?
About a year.
Okay, and so you're moving for,
No, he's not moving. This is a separate, it's a
So you're
separate
gonna open a
business.
second location?
Yes, second location.
okay. And what hours are you looking to be open?
12 to 8, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m.
How many days a week?
Monday or is it Tuesday to Saturday?
You're open 2 days?
No, Tuesday
Tuesday
to
to
Saturday.
Saturday.
We're closed for 2 days, yes.
And you said you guys have been doing things for the community, like what have?
That'd be better answered from the owner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the owner would be better suited to answer
Okay.
those.
Question for you. I didn't hear the address on Peach Street.
5649 Peach Street.
And one last question. As far as the storefront and like any signage, fascia on it, do you have plans for that?
That would be question
Also
better
the owner?
suited
Okay.
for the
All
owner,
right.
please.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Do you want to come up, sir? State your name and address and be sworn in.
Don't be nervous.
You're okay.
Don't be
My
careful.
name is Roberto Latour. My address is 924 East 29th Street, Erie, PA.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to the best of your ability?
Yes.
Thank you.
What was the question?
Oh, we can ask the question.
Oh, all right. My opinion, best reason for us to open the shop there, as I've been getting a lot of questions from people that's trying to straighten out their lives. They want an opportunity to learn how to actually tattoo and move on in the future life. I can't give them a big opportunity up on Peach Street. We have a small room right there. If I was to have a second location down there, I know I could bring at least 3 more people in there, which will help out the community around there a lot. When we're tattooing, we're talking to people for hours and hours. You never know how long a tattoo is going to take. While we're tattooing, then they're telling us their story. They tell us their story. We tell them ours. We just continue from there. It's like therapy. That's how they see it. A lot. We get that a lot from a lot of people. It's like therapy when we're doing a tattoo on them.
So question, is this a second location for you? You're going
Yes.
to maintain the
Yes.
5619 Peach?
Yes.
Okay.
And you said you'd bring on 3 more people?
Yes, I'm bringing in 3 new people for that shop.
Okay, so for the proposed 18th Street shop, how many total employees would you have?
It's going to be 3 there and 3 on top on Peach Street. I will be alternating both sides. I'll
Okay.
be going back and forth, checking up on everybody and all that.
How many square feet is the shop on 18th?
What was that?
How large is the shop on 18th Street? Is that in the paperwork, Amy?
Mike is here. You can tell him.
Oh, the one on Peach Street is I want to say it's close to 800 square feet.
Okay, how about 18th?
It's about close to the same, I'll say. How big is the one on Peach Street?
Look on the property record card, at the courthouse, that'll tell you.
So 800 or so, okay. And then Ms. King had a question about signage and facade and all of those. Those are in your plans to improve
Yes.
the front? Okay,
Signages, yes, we will have professional signs made up there. I will have full signs from the windows to the boards. The top of the building will be announced. Every year, as I started last year with football team, there's kids that play football. Parents came to the shop and I got the vouchers of them. They couldn't afford it, and as the shop, we supplied all the vouchers for them. We paid all their fees and all that. For Christmas every year, I make posters online and I donate about $1,500 for every kid that's in need of a family that needs help. I do all that every year. For the last 3 years, I've been doing all that. And all that comes all from shop's prices and all that. Everything we do at the shop helps all that out. Yes, as the shop wise, we all did the donation. We all put together and we all matched for a nice donation for them.
okay.
I have a
if you-
question for the owner, Mr. Dedad. Come on up.
If you could state your name and address.
Michael Aldedad, 348 West 18th Street.
Thank you. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to the best of your ability?
I do.
Thank you.
Mr. Dedad, how are you? How long have you owned the building?
How long? Do I have to really tell you that? Well, I'll be 78 this year. That building has been in my family's possession prior to my being born.
It's vacant now?
Pardon?
Is it the vacant, there's no barber shop in there currently?
No.
When was the last time it was occupied?
Okay. A little history on the building.
Go ahead.
All right, or in that section. That was prior. It was primarily my father's showroom. Way back then, the plumbers would have their own showroom for fixtures and whatever. And then over the years, that went away because of big boxes, and the supply houses took it over. And then he converted that into the storefront. And a gentleman by the name of Cesar Prignoli was the first barber we had in there, and he was there 20, 25 years until he, gave it up. And then we had another barber in there for a while. And then some other history was a gentleman from the neighborhood was selling washers and dryers out of there for a while. Then he gave that up. He wanted to repair them. And then...
Do you live in this property?
Pardon?
Do you live in this property?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
That's all I
Second
have.
floor.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions? I'm sorry.
Yes, parking. What will be the parking for employees and patrons?
I'm sorry.
Parking? Parking.
Parking.
Yes.
Well, there's a parking lot in the back.
Okay.
Because I own the 3 parcels together. There's a large parking lot in the back, plus on-street parking. There's no meters, but over the years, different barbers who were in there never had a problem, with their customers. And they didn't tie up any other businesses, on 18th Street in that section.
Okay.
So,
All right.
but there is parking in the rear, if he would have any customers that we're going to be there for, I guess, a duration of time. Okay.
Good with me.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I miss it? Yep. Anyone else here to speak in favor? Anyone else in favor?
It's weird seeing the building from the top of all these screens.
Okay.
Deborah Stowell, my address is 2409 Pear Street.
Okay. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to the best of your ability here today?
I do.
Thank you.
I think the only thing I really want to say is because everybody did make really good points already. There's one of the big thoughts on opening 2 shops, especially in that neighborhood, in that area, is there are a lot of people, they call them scratchers. There are people who are tattooing from home. They're causing infections. Some of them are fantastic. They do great work. They just don't have a professional to help them learn, to give them a place to work if they need to keep things sanitary and safe. There's a lot of people who end up with a lot of infections. We see it on a regular basis. People who went to so-and-so's house with their friend who got a tattoo that has now destroyed part of their body. We're kind of looking at that area as like the opportunity. There are a lot of people that do that right in their kitchen, at home in that area, who live there. This is how they make their money. It's not legal at all. It's not safe. This kind of also gives them a little bit of an opportunity to be able to come in, talk to the artist, have the potential to work in a shop. We know people from tattoo parlors all over the city, so it's like, for us, it's sort of like almost an outlet. There's also that benefit, like Willie said, the therapy of it. I know a lot of people are like, why would you do that to your body? A lot of people see it as an outlet. People who have mental health issues, it's their way to kind of get that out of their system in a safe and clean environment. So I know we're all really looking forward to having the opportunity to work there. And we don't have an intense amount of walk-ins. I know that was one of the concerns, was like the parking situation and taking up so much street. We don't have a lot of people. For the most part, our books run on appointments, so I don't see that would be like some kind of massive issue in the community. And it's something we don't even have in that area. I've drove down there several times and looked at it's bars and little shops, but there's nothing there that kind of supports like the art industry, is what we would call it. So I think it would be a nice opportunity for us. I'm kind of hoping it goes through. Our fingers are crossed because we've been waiting on this meeting for like a month and a half now. So,
Sure.
And thank you all for your time.
Thanks.
I do have one question. So are you looking at this as an apprenticeship opportunity? Because I'm not sure how the professional licensing thing works for tattoo artists.
So
Okay.
let me speak to that just very
Okay.
briefly. In Pennsylvania, you are not required to have a license to be a tattoo artist.
Okay, so, all right. So just as
Doing
long
an
as you-
apprenticeship, there is a lot of work that goes into
Okay.
it. You're working with one of the artists, they're teaching you everything you need to know on fake skins before you're actually taking a tattoo machine to somebody's body. There's a lot of hours and a lot of work that goes into it before we're just gonna sit you in a chair and go, here, do this to this person. So there's a lot of practice and a lot of homeworks and a lot of, okay, you need to sit right here and you need to be able to show that you can be sanitary. You know how to set everything up without cross-contamination and things like that. So it's a long process, but it does give people the opportunity to be able to get out of their kitchen and into a shop.
Thank you. Thank you, Art, too, for that.
Okay, anyone else to speak in favor? Okay, anyone here opposed? Anyone to speak opposed? Last call, anybody to speak opposed? No? Anybody on the Zoom, Amy? No? Okay.
Call for the vote.
You want to call for the vote? Okay. It's very bossy today. I'm fine with that if you're fine with that, Selena. Yes. Okay. Amy, we can call for the vote.
Okay, in favor of the shop? Is that what we're voting on?
We're just calling for the vote.
Okay. Ms. King?
I do want to commend you all for what you're doing, especially being so, younger. That means there's hope for our community, and I appreciate what you're doing, especially pouring into our younger athletes and stuff, what you're doing for the football teams, how you're giving back. That's just really great, and thank you for being great examples and for investing in the city. So I'm proud to vote for this project, and I wish you all much success.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
And Ms. Gunchen?
To echo Ms. King, I also vote yes.
Okay. Congratulations, motion is approved.
Thank you. And with that, I move to adjourn.
So moved.
Very
All right.
good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Record time.